What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and what we're going to be talking about right now is this summer Blockbuster coach that everybody is going crazy over. He's primarily the biggest part of everything that you need for the rest of the year for Madden. We only have about 5 weeks before Madden 19 drops, and a lot of people are trying to figure out ways to keep the game fun and just enjoy whatever is left of the game. Typically, this is the way that they have been doing it over the last couple of years. A lot of you guys don't like the fact that the cards come out so late. You want to enjoy it a lot more. We could debate that on another day, but a lot of you guys have been asking me questions about what is the most important part of this promo with the summer blockbusters. And honestly, it's the coach. The players, most of them are okay. I'm going to go over some of those things later about the actual players, but the coach itself is really what makes your team unbelievable, because the coach adding +2 to all your players, that makes the game pretty much what EA doesn't like to make a lot of the taller receivers very, very fast. So what Doug Peterson does is that he makes it so that everybody is super fast with the +2 speed that, otherwise EA didn't allow, to get to that type of speed. So you can see his price is about 1.5. It's been dropping steadily. Yesterday it was about 2 million, 1.7. Do I expect it to get a little bit lower than 1.5? I don't. Even when they release the rookie premieres, because remember, a lot of people still play Madden after the new one comes out. Whether it's overseas, whether it's here with, for whatever reason, they play it a lot, even when people jump into the new Madden. So he's going to probably... maybe the lowest will be about 1.3, 1.4, but as long as the elite tokens stay very, very high, he's going to be expensive. So I'm going to show you how I went about getting him done, right? Now, I have a video that I released yesterday that was explaining to you guys how I got, 10 free tokens from EA Sports. Pretty much you do the solos that they have over here, the Blockbuster solos. This is going to give you 3 tickets, and then you're going to get 2 supporting cast cards that you can put into the set, which I'm going to show you right now. That would give you another movie ticket, which would be 4. Okay, so hold on, let me just show you this real quick. So these are these 2 players that you get from playing the solos. You put it in there, you get a movie ticket. You get 3 from the solos, from just completing all 15 solos, and then you get 1 for just logging in. They give you like a basic movie ticket just because you logged in. Like, look, we love you. Oh, here you go. Take a movie ticket to get you started. It's a starter pack that you should get as soon as you log in. And then based on your MUT level, your MUT rewards level, you get 5 free tickets. I'm legendary, so I get 5 free tickets. I've been getting a lot of questions about, MUT rewards. How do you sign up? EA has made it very, very easy. It's right on your home screen. Right there. You just click that button and you sign up and link whatever your account is right to, MUT rewards. And then whatever they get, whenever you open packs and anything like that, it tracks it and it'll tell you up to date how many packs you have open. So it's very, very easy to get that done. All right, now that all that's been said, right? That was how I got the 10. Now, through everything else, you can see my binder is at like 676. Pretty much like I've been telling you guys, EA Sports gives you ways to clear your binder out at the end of the year just so that you don't have it, because there's no carryover. Other than the rookie premiere, you're not getting anything transferred over into Madden 19. So EA realizes there's no real reason to keep you with so many items. So at the end of the year, they give you a lot of different ways to get rid of the items. Now, as of yesterday, the only one of these things that's not working was this right here, the 93 overall. I tried to rage put him in a set, Dan Marino, and he's not eligible for any sets. I'm pretty sure that they're going to fix it, but I don't know when. So I wasn't able to get a movie ticket by adding this bum into the set. I was going to add him and add this other bum right here, but they weren't letting me add any nats. It's only the players that weren't nats, which doesn't make sense because obviously they fixed that back in late August, early September, where you were able to put nats in the sets. So I had to actually, buy some gold tokens and, make another movie ticket extra, so it cost me a little bit more. So let's go ahead and check it out. I showed you how I got the 10. Now, everything else that I did was through making gold tokens, right? So how did I make the gold tokens? I just simply went to my sets and I used all the gold cards that I had. Most of them were very, very expensive, but I just put them in sets and made my gold tokens. And then I made a lot of my movie tickets through just doing the gold token set. With the silver tokens, a lot of the prices were about 7K each, which puts it about, 70, well, not 70, 84K you know, for using the silver token. So right now they're down to 5,000. You could go ahead and play around with that if you want, but because it's so much, it's a little bit more involved to do it that way. And like I said about the elite tokens, the prices are going to stay, you know, hovered around, you know, 70, 60. It's because people know that you can get that coach with +2. So they're going to want you to spend a little bit more. So it's going to be relatively expensive to do it like that. So if you have the elite tokens, I mean, the elite cards the way that I had, I just made the tokens. And then I was able to get my other 15. I used my gold and my elite. And like I said, I've been playing the game the entire year, and I stockpile my cards that I get from solos. So it was relatively easy for me to get, you know, get the other 15. Okay? Now, with the way that my coins are, I'm going to actually explain that to you guys later on. Why I lost, I had like 600K, and I used it to get other Blockbuster cards that I really wanted. So we'll get to that in a second. All right, so now that I explained to you exactly what I did, I used the tokens, and I used the free movie tickets that I got from EA with doing the solos and having MUT rewards. All right, so I was able to get the 15. Right here with the extras, I still have a pack that I haven't opened yet that I'm going to probably use for Jalen Ramsey, because Jalen Ramsey, in my opinion, is probably the best corner in the game right now. So that's probably, you know, that's more than likely what I'm going to use it for, and I'll go over some other things in a second. So the coach, when you go over to the executive producer, the coach, which is Doug Peterson, that gives you +2 chemistry, you can see, right, he's at about 1.5. So once I complete this, I pretty much have 1.5 million in the bank. So when it comes to the rookie premiere, we'll be able to just sell off whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's not a big deal, because a lot of you guys are just, you know, saving your coins to go through with the promo. Me, I know what's going to hold value because it's the same thing every year. So I'm able to do it a little bit easier. So even though it looks like I splurged and I got rid of my 600K and whatever else like that, it doesn't really matter, because I know that when I start selling things to get my rookie premieres done, that I'm going to be able to hold the value, because Madden 18 continues to go on regardless of the fact that Madden 19 will be here in about 5 weeks. All right? So now that we know, we got the 10 from that, and I use tokens for the other ones. Remember, keep in mind, if you have other things like the other elite cards and stuff like that, like this one, I did a couple with this one also, 86 to 90 overall players. And I tried, like I said, I tried to do it with this and it didn't work. These didn't work because I didn't have any left and I got rid of them, and EA always does that to me. Like they always put, that's why I always try to keep some cards, but whatever. If you still were lucky enough to keep some of your draft cards, you would be able to do that with the 5. The movers, I'm not sure about with you guys, but you know, the replay players, I all have them. They're all at like 99 overall, so I'm not putting that into a 92 plus set, whatever. But this is the only one that didn't really work. But just remember, and also, yeah, my seasons tokens, I made 4 of them with this. Instead of doing using them to get the 300K, I just put them in here and got 4 out of that, because I had about 90 seasons tokens from playing weekend league and playing MUT head-to-head seasons. All right, a lot of you guys play MUT squads. You could definitely use that, but I got 4 from that, and the rest were done from tokens. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna complete the set for the coach. Okay, after we do this, I'm going to put him in the lineup, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what's going on with the fact of, you know, what he does, you know, how he adds to the players, and why it's smart on my you know what I'm saying, on my behalf to do that, because I already have, like, you know, the tallest receivers in the game, and that's why I told you guys to keep Calvin Johnson and to keep CarMichael, because they always do stuff like this. You see what I'm saying? They always do stuff like that, so it doesn't make any sense to not utilize what they provided you with. Okay, so now that we've seen that, right, we're going to go to my binder, and I'm just going to give you an example of some of the cards that I have that we're going to be utilizing, you know, pretty much with that situation. So first of all, no, you know what, we'll just do it easier here so I can show you right from the screen. All right, now look, we got rid of Barry Sanders. Okay, I'm going to break it down for you real quick. We're going to just do the offensive side of the ball right now. I'll get back to you with everything else that's going to be happening. We got the right tackle, because the right tackle was necessary to become a 99 overall. The only thing that I'm missing now is going to be the kicker and the punter, which is not going to be a big deal, but I'm probably going to have to, you know, open some packs or something like that. You know, because Bo Jackson also is coming out later. We might actually do something like that, but we'll take care of that stuff later. Let's look at what he does to Carson Wentz. Remember, Carson Wentz is a I think he starts off as an 88 speed, and then we make him an 89 because of his toughness, and then he goes to a 91. All right? But we're not really worried about that. Let's go and see what he does to Calvin Johnson. All right? Now, we've been waiting for Calvin Johnson to be a 99 speed. There it is. Okay? Calvin Johnson is now a 99 speed. So it means a lot, 97 to 99, when you're running against 99 speed corners. You see what I'm saying? I was still beating them deep with, just high passing them, but now it's different. This guy's a 98 instead of a 96. That's a huge deal. That means a lot to the squad. And then you might ask, why did I get rid of Barry Sanders? Well, LaDainian Tomlinson, level master, is now a 99 speed. Okay, with the coach. So this is very, very, this is a very, very integral part of making your lineup very, very glitchy. Okay, so that's a necessity of what he's needed for. Not only that, you see LeGarrette Blount, now he's busted out at a 96. That's huge stuff. Okay, so now that we've seen all that, right, this is what we're going to do. Even though Jalen Ramsey is stock as a he's stock as a 99 speed or something like that, we're going to take care of all that stuff later. But I wanted to give you insight into my offense because you guys usually ask, like, what's the method to your madness? You see, once I figure out what I want to do, with my team, I just go with that. And I encourage you guys to do the same. I encourage you guys to, to make your own format. Don't just go by what everybody else is doing. Figure out what you want to do. Because a lot of people are saying, OBJ is a really good receiver. I don't believe that, but that's my opinion. I don't think the Blockbuster OBJ is worth your time because of his height and the way that it is with actually beating people deep. Getting the ball at a higher point is going to help you, but the aggressive catch animation doesn't really take over the way that it used to in 16 and 17. So especially if like you're a new player, it's much easier if you have a taller player that you throw the ball too high than to a guy like OBJ in this game because it doesn't really sit well with the way that the game is. Okay, so that's just more insight into the actual reasoning behind why I do what I do with my team. I know what works, so I build my team based on that. Okay, so whichever way you guys want to do it, OBJ may be good for like drags, post routes, running different routes and stuff like that. If you guys are still in the C routes, doing stuff like that, I don't run my offense like that. I'm going deep, bro. I'm going straight deep. Like, I don't care what's going on. I don't care how much defense you got back there. We are going deep, and that's all we like to do. So that's pretty much a little bit more of the insight into why Doug Peterson as coach is very, very huge. I'm going to be giving you some more videos detailing it a little bit more because some of you guys have asked for a little bit more information, and I'm going to make sure you guys have that so you have everything leading up to what makes this Blockbuster promo very, very ideal and something that you should take advantage of. And then when it's time to sell everything, all of these cards are auctionable that I've shown you. The Carson Wentz, all these cards. So the Jack Conklin. So what is that? Yeah, Jack Conklin. So once it's time for us to do that and get ready for the rookie premiere, we don't lose anything. Okay? We enjoy this for now, and we don't lose anything. And when it's time for us to get our cards that are transferable to Madden 19, if they do decide to make us get a rookie premiere, we're all set. We're not waiting for anything. All right? So hopefully this video has been informative to you. If you have any other questions or comments, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your day. One love.